This is one of my favourite CO2 pellet pistols to date. Hi guys, this is RACKNLOAD and this is the Sig Sauer P226 in 177 or 4.5mm. CO2 takes you 12 gram CO2 bulbs, and this thing is brilliant. It really is cool. Now, where do we start with this thing? Well, first of all, what I'll do is I'll show you the box, because that's got all these specifications and stuff on there. So this is a box, comes in one of these like blister pack boxes that, you know, you get lacerations trying to open. But once you have finally opened it, you get something nice out of the box, as you can see. But this is the box. Got some pretty cool sort of photographs and stuff on the back. Gives you all the stuff you really need to know about the pistol on the back. Decocking safety catch, single double action, fixed front and rear sights with white dots, full metal blowback. Oh yeah, I'll get to that in a bit. And one of the best CO2 bulb loading systems, I suppose you'd call it. One of the best I've seen on one of these types of air pistols. But this is the box anyway, up to 510 feet per second. Yeah, I mean it's not mega accurate, you know, these never really are. It's not bad. I mean, it's back garden plinking at the end of the day, or backyard plinking, but it is brilliant. I really love it. Really love this thing. So let's take it from the top then. First of all then, I will show you the magazine. Now this has got a bit of gas in, but it's got an empty mag in. In fact, what I'll do, let's just make sure the mag is totally empty. Now these are the mags. I love these magazines. Double-ended magazines, so you've got 8 shots at either end. So basically, push your pellet in there, rotate it, push another one in, push another one in, and so on until you've got 8, and then spin it round, load your other 8 up. These, by the way, work best with flat target wad cutter pellets. Works best with these types of pellets. You'll struggle a little bit with like pointy pellets, sort of hunting pellets or whatever. Stick with flat-headed pellets, you know, those sort, and you won't go wrong with this thing. But anyway, double-ended magazines, 8 shots in either end, and it's literally load it up, take your 8 shots, drop the mag out, spin it round, load it up again, you got another 8 shots. So 16 shots really, with a little mag change or mag swap round, so to speak, halfway through. Really cool though. I mean, I've never had any problems with these little magazines at all. This didn't fail or, you know, jam up or anything while I was shooting this thing and testing it, and I put loads of pellets through this. I think, to be honest, I put about 400 pellets through, which is quite a lot. I used quite a few of these. Shot count, blimey, I was losing count really. I was probably getting about, before they were starting to drop off, probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 of these magazines full, something like that, before I really noticed it starting to drop off. I mean, it is the middle of winter, and you know, CO2 guns are a little bit iffy in sort of cold weather. I generally keep these in my pocket before I'm ready to shoot, just to keep them warm. So yeah, you know, it's not bad, but don't forget it is a blowback as well, so you'll be using some of the gas to sort of operate the blowback mechanism. I'll just show you that, because that is the beauty about this gun. I'm not sure if it'll work without the magazine in. Oh yeah, it will. So there you go, look. Double action or single action. Now when you load the magazine up into this pistol, i.e. once you've loaded your pellets up, obviously, load it in, push it all the way in, till it clicks. You don't have to rack the slide to load a pellet in, like you do on, say, some airsoft guns. You don't have to do that. But I mean, you can rack it just to sort of cock the hammer back. Depends whether you want to shoot double action or single action. If you want to shoot single action, then you can rack that slide back and it will cock the hammer. And then you're pretty much good to go. And then let's just decock that. There is a decocking safety actually, by the way. I'll just show you that. There's your safety catch. I'm sort of jumping the gun, so to speak, on the way I'm doing this review, but that's the decocking safety catch. Really quite effective. Hammer's cocked, look. Push that down, and it decocks the hammer and can't do anything. Really quite cool. These controls on here are just fake, just for the look. And then to pop your magazine out, just press the mag release there and it pops out. Swap it round, good to go again. Really, really nice air pistol. Now the grips are plastic. They do actually look like they're sort of like a Hogue rubber, but no, they're not. They're a plastic grip, but they feel nice. You know, they're comfortable and they do offer enough grip. Really, would be nice if they were rubber, to be honest. But I think the black grips look really well on this sort of tan desert colour. Looks really nice. They are totally cool though. These little Sigs are really, really, really fun little back garden plinkers. And then you got your trigger there. That is metal as well. It's quite a heavyweight, this gun is. I'll put all the sort of dimensions and stuff of this in the details of the video. But it is quite a heavyweight, really sort of quite chunky. But it's supposed to be the actual weight and feel of the real Sig P226. So if you've held the real one, make up your own mind. I fired the real one a while back now. Can't really remember, to be honest, whether it feels the same, but you know, it does feel a good handful, this little CO2 air pistol does anyway. And then, like I say, all the frame is in and the slide is in like this desert colour, which is really nice. You've got Sig's emblem there. And then underneath the frame as well, you've got like this 22mm like Picatinny rail, so you can bang a light or a laser on there if you want. And then moving along to the barrel, it is a rifled steel barrel, by the way, so it's not like a BB gun. The barrel is actually rifled, which will give you a little bit more accuracy. And then at the end of the muzzle here, you've got like this protruding part of the barrel, and you've got a thread protector on here, and you've actually got 1/2 inch UNF thread on there, so you can put a silencer on this thing if you want. Not tried it with a silencer. It'd be quite effective, I'm sure. It would definitely look cool, no doubt about that. That thread protector is metal, by the way. The sights are non-adjustable. They're like combat sights. This is your rear sight here, and then you got your front sight. They look nice though, and they do the job. I mean, it is fairly accurate. I was shooting this at about sort of 10-15 meters. I did a little bit of paper punching with it, but as you see at the start of the video, I was shooting a steel gong, which was quite cool. That was only at about yeah, probably 10 meters or so. Bit of rapid fire. Pretty cool. But it really is a heavyweight little air pistol. This feels really solid. The slide is just, you know, it's a solid lump of metal. It really does feel well put together. I mean, at first, when I first picked this thing up, well, just before I picked it up, I thought, this is going to be all plasticky. but when I held it I was like, blimey, that thing is chunky. It's weighing in a ton. But it's cool though. But the blowback action is the best part of this air pistol. It's just brilliant fun. Just brings a smile to your face. It's just one of those types of guns. Now, like I said at the start of this video, this air pistol has got the easiest way of loading your 12 gram CO2 cartridge. It is dead easy. There's no screws or anything that you've got to do up to sort of pierce the little cartridge. None of that. It's dead easy. I'm going to take the one out that's in and I'll sort of show you this the opposite way round. But see this little catch here, plastic catch. Pull that, lift, and the lever opens like this. Let's just pull it and there you go. That's an empty one. Well, there's a little bit in there. And basically just drop it out like that and out it comes. That's to get it out. Obviously to put it in, same thing, opposite way round. Like I said, no little screws to mess about with. To pierce it, drop your CO2 cartridge in like that and just close it up and that's it, job done. The gun is ready to go. Obviously load up your magazine. It's just brilliant, brilliant. No fiddly little bits to mess about with. You could do this wearing gloves, no problem, I reckon. It's literally just pull that, open it goes, give it a shake, and the empty one comes out, he says. New one in. It's almost as quick as loading up your magazine. Really is good, love that. That is probably one of my favourite things about this air pistol. Really cool. The owner's manual is not bad. I mean, it's not really a manual, it's just a A4 sheet. But it does tell you everything you need to know. And it does go into quite a bit of detail, and the diagrams are good, to be fair. You know, sort of tells you how to load up your CO2 cartridges. That's in the another model. You've got here the P250 and the 226. P250 slightly different. You've got like the screw that you gotta mess about with. But with this 226, like I was saying, no screw to mess about with. Just drop that cartridge in, close it up. Job is a good one. And then tells you about the magazines, how to load them up. Tells you about double action, single action stuff. Pretty much everything you need to know. And it's got some good detail there. Not the best manual, but you know, it's there's enough on it to get you going if you've never shot before. So that's it then, guys. That's the Sig Sauer P226 CO2 4.5mm. That is your full rack and load review. Really is a nice little CO2 gun. Had some good fun with this. Love the blowback, love the loading of the CO2 bulbs, and love the double-ended magazines, giving you 16 shots in all, and a rifled steel barrel to boot as well, to give you a little bit more accuracy. What a great little gun for about £120 here in the UK, so that's not too bad really, but serious back garden fun with this little air pistol. Anyway guys, like I was saying, that is it. That's your rack and load review. Thanks for watching. See ya.